There's a lot going on, and we've got you covered, markets, money, and all. But let's kick things off on the show with Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin, because no state may be hit harder by federal government job cuts than Virginia. You've also got tariff concerns, of course, and concerns about military spending around Ukraine. A lot of these big ships, they're made in Norfolk and Newport News. There is a lot going on. Joining us now is the governor of Kelly and I's home state. That is Glenn Youngkin, the Old Dominion. Governor Youngkin, thank you so much for joining us here on Power Lunch. You got a couple of Virginians sitting with you, but let's talk about, first off, tariffs and the job cuts. The job cuts are separate. What is your overall macro concern about the Virginia economy and about this website you guys are launching to try to help people find new jobs?
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you for having me, Brian and Kelly, and thank you for trusting us in Virginia. And also, I would just add to your description of Virginia, according to CNBC, the top state in America for business is Virginia as well.
I've heard of that, Governor. I just point that out.
And that's part of the reality of the opportunity in the Commonwealth of Virginia today. And let me just start with tariffs. If anybody is surprised that President Trump has placed tariffs on countries like Mexico and Canada and China, and by the way, the reciprocal tariffs that he has already pre-announced that will be imposed in April, then they didn't listen to him during the campaign. And he has told everybody that he is going to go to work and he is going to reestablish fair trade. And to date, so many countries around the world have been really taking advantage of the American market, where they can send goods into the United States, but we can't send goods into their countries. And he's just taken that on straight up in a very, very direct and powerful way. But again, I will just reiterate, anyone who missed that this was coming wasn't paying any attention during the run-up to November the 5th.
You are a governor now, but you are a financier. I mean, that's how you made your fortune and your career prior to entering the governor's mansion in Richmond. So Kelly and I kind of alluded to it at the top of the show, Governor. Is there a part of you at all that would think, because you say what you want about President Trump, I don't want to get into a political back and forth, but I know that the majority of his cabinet, these are not dumb people. Is there a part of you that believes that part of this is being done intentionally to maybe slow the economy, force the Fed's hand, and bring down interest rates?
Well, the short answer is this is being done to rebalance unfair trade practices with countries around the world. And that has been his primary objective, but also to force many companies who otherwise might not invest in the United States to invest in the United States. And we're already seeing the benefit of that, notwithstanding the fact that there's been over $1 trillion of announcements of companies investing in America. We in Virginia have substantially benefited from that. I mean, we've had $100 billion of investments announced over the last few years. But just last week, we had 3 announcements of companies that are expanding in Virginia, and 500 more jobs announced last week. So part of what is going to happen by reestablishing fair trade and reciprocal trading practices is companies are going to come to America and invest in the United States. And I would reiterate that Virginia is the top state in America for business. They should come here. And those are the jobs that have enabled us to have a growing job base, opportunity that has surpassed any job growth record in the history of the Commonwealth. But also, as we see, of course, the efficiency efforts out of the federal government that are expected, yes, to result in job losses for some federal workers. We have a lot of them in Virginia. And that's why I did launch our big effort last week to first help those displaced workers know that there's a pathway to a great job here in Virginia. Our website, virginiahasjobs.com, lists 250,000 job opportunities, but also resources for those displaced workers who want to seek retraining, who need to file for unemployment, who might need to make sure that their insurance isn't interrupted. But most importantly, to get on a path to a great future in this next chapter in the Commonwealth of Virginia, where we have tons of jobs, tons of investment, and tons of opportunity.